holy truth, the penalty was death eternally. The executioner gripped his blade, came my way, on that day, making Jesus flame instead of me. I'm going free. I am far worse than I ever dreamed.
All right. Let's get started. This one looks pretty good. You can see a couple problems. Really small, nothing big. And wouldn't that be something? Is it yeah, it looks like a small scratch. We'll hit the back on this one. Okay, this one's this one's got quite a bit of scratching and some grime. Let's go ahead and handle that. Clean my screen off here. It's driving me nuts. Gotta be able to see where the stuff is. There we go. I gotta clean something, and it would disappear the second I moved. I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay. Okay, so we gotta do back and front on Kadabra. What I'm seeing right here on the Kadabra is, see this area right here? It's a different color. This is scuffing. It's on a few places on the back, so we want to address that. Gotta clean those fingerprints off. The rest of the card's honestly not bad. This one looks pretty good. Yeah, see this line right here? It's like an indentation right here. I don't know what that is. So, what I think we're gonna do is we'll polish the back, see if that comes out. If not, no big deal, I guess. We'll just figure it out. Alright, so we're gonna go until we basically use all of the polish that we just prepped. Let me turn down my music real quick. It shouldn't affect you guys. It's probably the same volume for you guys, but for me it's a bit loud. So yeah, the game plan for today is we're going to do polishes until we run out of everything I just prepped. And then we are going to move on from polishes into presses. And I don't really have anything super advanced today. We do have one glue that I can do, just a basic one. And then I do also have cards to give away for you guys. For if you're tuning in and you want some free cards, you just have to pay the $1.50 for shipping, and it'll be out to you. Or you can always pick it up local. It'd be awesome if you could pick it up local, then it's just free. It's nothing crazy, it's just some free stuff. We had a viewer who gave me some stuff to give away to you guys, and I'm more than happy to. If you do place an order with other stuff, I can always include it in there as well. But until it's given away, we have it. I'm kind of hoping we can get through half of these, honestly. I'd love to get through half of these. Okay, so unfortunately we're not really going to see a big difference until we actually start doing like more of the front. And then I can show you guys the difference. On the back, it's kind of hard to see. In person, it's a bit easier for me to see because I've got like this light behind the camera that points down. So I can see multiple angles, but for you guys, you can't. And just showing you guys the backs of a Pokemon card having scratches removed is, let's be real, it's not very fun. Let's just quickly pass through this stuff. Move on to the more fun stuff. should be 8 to 9. Possible it gets 9. I don't think it's like super probable, but it's possible. What's going on, Sora? How you doing, brother? This one needs to go for another one for sure. And I'm pretty sure this last one here does too. Finally got me some new gloves. Saturday? Okay. Sounds good. The weekend of the 14th, I'll be in Fond du Lac. So just make sure nothing is sent that weekend. Postpone it till at least Monday. Yeah, we got to do the Ivysaur as well. Okay. Okay, so the Charmander could hit 9. So what you're seeing right now, Sora, whenever you just kind of see me mark down the grades and not conditions, this is one of my customers who only does basically giant graded submissions. So every single card I send him, or he sends me, I repair and he grades. And he just sends them off as soon as possible. Which, yeah, even he's dropping PSA now, too. And he is, like, the biggest advocate of PSA. He's wanting to move over to Tag, but Tag is swamped, so right now he's subbing with Beckett. Like, honestly, though, I'm quite pleased to see the downfall of PSA. Let's be real. And sounds good. Sounds good. Alright, let's see. Yeah. BGS. Just until Tag opens up, and then he's going to go with Tag. Yeah, scratching on that bottom. Let's see what we can do with the front first, because some of that scratching looks pretty deep. Yeah, I've noticed. Have you seen Beckett's comps, dude? The Beckett comps have been skyrocketing. I don't know if you saw either, but all my Beckett stuff I had, like that Mewtwo Delta species, the Magikarp, the Koga's Beedrill First Edition, all of that sold. It's all gone. All claimed. I am now once again left with 0 Beckett slabs. And all of my tag slabs, even the junk slabs, dude, even the junk slabs from tag, all of my tag slabs are gone now too. The only slabs I have left, yet again, are PSA. You know, it makes me wonder if I just trash on PSA so much my customers don't want PSA. Beckett comps? No, Beckett comps are typically lower than PSA. Unless it's like a 10. A Beckett 10 is roughly 3 to 5 times higher than a PSA 10. And a Beckett Black Label is around 20 times the price of a PSA 10. But the thing is Tag with their new pristine grading, the Tag pristines have been rivaling Beckett, which is nice. Cracking and then sending to Beckett. How's that been working out for you? Like for the money? Yeah. Not all black labels are 20 times the price, but the famous ones are for sure. Yep. So that's probably what, 100 times the price of a PSA 10? What's a PSA 10 go for? Oh, you cracked putting your binder. That's honestly not bad. By the way, Sora, I've got to try and get rid of some debt here soon. I'm going to be going through a lot of my cards. I know you like Near Mint. A lot of my stuff is gradable, brother. So, what eras are you looking for? Because I got to sell about $20,000 out of my collection. So I can get rid of this stupid siding loan. Otherwise, I'm going to have to pay an additional $14,000. Stamped ones. Okay. All right. Near Mint stamped ones. I will set aside some of them for you. Well, the ones I'm going to sell. I'm going to try and sell the ones I'm like not super attached to at first before I sell my super expensive ones, but my Gold Star Latios is probably going to end up going as well. Some of them I might grade though. Like if it makes sense to grade first then sell, but we'll see. Yeah, this one's still a 6. This one did not change. So we're just going to send this one back to him. I do not have the Southern Island Mew. That's actually one of my chase cards right now. I had the Japanese one, and then I sold the Japanese one. Because I was like, I'll get the English one. And then back when it was $25, everyone kept telling me no, they didn't want to they didn't want to take $25 for it. I'm like, all right, well that's fine, your loss, I'll wait. And yeah, that was my loss. I should have just paid the 30. It's gonna be going in over time. It's not gonna be like a huge claim sale. Because the thing is I've got to sort through tens of thousands of cards, boxes, and a lot of it's bulk too. Like I got a lot of really big hitters, but a lot of it is just genuinely bulk. This could 7 or 8 at this point. Like it really could go either way. So, but I'll give you guys a heads up before I start that though. Like you'll have a heads up. She looks pretty good. Yeah, that could 8 as well. Just clean up the back. Get rid of all that excess. Yep, 7 to 8. Nice. Love to see it. Okay. Slight scratching, nothing big though. This one I had pegged as 8 on arrival. I'll throw the stamps to you. This one has evidence of pressing. Yeah. I think we just try and do a double polish on the Poliwrath. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. No, once I get to that point, it's gonna be soon. So I mean, if you've got a big list, go ahead and prep it now, and once I start doing my sales, I'll ask you for it. Because I'm going to start putting this stuff together slowly but surely. Starting as soon as I finish, like I get caught up on my repairs, I'm going to start doing that. Okay, yeah, I had this at 7. It's got to be because of that front scratching. No point even looking at the back if we can't handle that. Yeah, we would need to get that out. Yeah, we got a lot of, quite a bit of scratching here too. This one looks really good though. All right, let's see if we can get the scratching out. Send it to my personal profile. Everything that goes because the thing is, I don't check the business page every day of the week, unless I have an active sale up. I really don't check the business page. And really, I only really check the business page when I'm doing the claim sale with you guys on Thursdays, and that's just because I get the notifications for it. But most, like 99% of all of my customers through the store message me directly through my personal profile. And that's because I have to message for people for claim sales, like unless they comment first or like they like open a private message with my business account, I am forced to PM them from my private account, because as a business profile, if your Facebook page is set to private, I cannot message you. Even like when you claim on my claim sales, I just can't message you. But like an actual personal account is most of the times, with rare exceptions, able to message someone. Yeah, I always have a few people every sale who basically lose out on their claims because they never respond, and it's largely because they have their profile set to some restricted thing, and I'm just not able to message them. Sounds good. I'm actually genuinely curious about what my collection's worth about right now, too. It's been such a long time since I've actually checked my own collection's value. Sounds good, brother. Take it easy. You know, the noise cancellation should not pick up the AC. Hopefully not, at least. Because I gotta turn that thing on. It is probably 85 in my office right now. My streaming setup just happens to be right next to my AC, so when I can afford to get a nicer office, I will rectify that, I promise. Nice. That was a 7 on arrival. Solid 8. I'd say even a potential 9. Probably an 8. No, I'm going to give it an 8. Okay, this one I had marked as a 4 to 5. That's why. Yep, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Alright, let's get this cleaned up. Looks good now. We'll need to hit the back though. Next up, LC reverse. Had this one pegged as 7 to 8. I can already see scratches on the back here. So we're just gonna go ahead and hit those. So this looks like it'll probably just be a back, right? I don't think. No, there's some scratches on the front we can hit too. Thing is, I don't think we can get this above an 8. No. Nope. Definitely not. This one's interesting. just the front on this one though. So this is front back, this is just the front on these, and these should be good now. So I think this Pidgeotto is just going to be an 8. I think Clefable is 7 to 8. I wonder what my wife's making. I can smell it. Smells good. Probably hot dogs or not mac and cheese, grilled cheese would be my guess. And unless she's watching the stream, we'll never know. And the fact that she's sharing Facebook Reels tells me she is most certainly not watching the stream. uh. this one was pretty shredded. This is going to be nice. Yeah, I would say this went from like, it just went to a 7. Like nothing crazy. It's a more consistent 7, but nothing to write home about, unfortunately. This one actually needs a press. Seal looks pretty good on the back. We're not really seeing anything. It looks pretty good on the front. A little bit of scratching up there. You can see it pretty clear. Really not much though. This was marked as a 6. What did I see? Or did I already clean it? I might have already cleaned it. I don't know. For those of y'all who know me, I'm really good about not ripping people off. I'm not sure if I cleaned that one or not. Because, like, look at this. I had this one marked as 7. If anything, that would be a 6. I actually do got to adjust that. Because that's definitely a 6. We'll see what we can do with that. Let's see if that actually wipes off. Let's do indeed double check that that is a scratch. Yep, sure is. Okay. And there was this one here. I gotta get rid of the 7 to 8. It's just 7 on arrival. We'll go through and do that one next. So So this one could 9. And the trader is just a solid 7. Nothing going on with that one. Let me get these put away, folks. Let's see. These are now both 6. The Mankey is over here on the right. Making more and more progress each day on that. All right. Moving on to the Cloister. This thing, you guys can see, does have plenty of scratches. Onto the seal, which its scratches were primarily over here. I can actually see them really good at this angle now. much harder to see, but still there. I think we're definitely in the realm of an 8, though. I think we're absolutely in the realm of an 8. So I'm going to mark this as an 8. Ooh. Moving on to Seal. Did a pretty good job, actually. All right. Yeah, I would say right now, always got to be meticulous with these legendary collections. Make sure we're doing good here. These things, I like to just pick stuff up. Yeah, again, I think realm of an 8. I'd say 7 to 8 is what it's looking like right now. And this mat is just done. Gotta get a new one. It's starting to fray on the surface. This one's done after the Mankey as well. I'm not. So the Mankey didn't get rid of some of the deepest scratches. So yeah, I think it's possible for a 7 now. In fact, I think it's a likely 7 at this point. But I think it's still possible for that 6 because of that big scuff. That one, you know, let's just get rid of both of these here. We'll replace both of them. Alright. Some brand new mats. Okay, we need to do front and back on Potion. On Geodude, we need definitely the front. I can see a lot of issues on the front. The back here is actually pretty good. A little bit of scratching. Nothing that's going to prevent it from getting an 8, and that's really what we're just going to go for on this one. Just with the whitening and the amount of scratching that is present, I really don't think it's in the realm of possibility to shoot for higher than an 8. Let's see if I can show you guys why here. Can you guys see that whitening? There's whitening kind of on the edges. So it's small, but it's there, and then that's why I really don't think it's got that shot at the 9. So I think that caps at 8. This Execute is an 8 on arrival. I can already tell it's got some surface scratching, not much, and the back looks good. So this, we're just gonna do the front on Execute, and that should shoot up to a potential 9. So let's get the polishes underway. And we're actually doing really good. Really good. It's 10:30 though, so I think after this round of polishes, I'm going to move on to some presses, because I do want to get a little bit of time off for the night. As much as I don't mind working until midnight, not really fair to my wife. Especially because I do it often lately. Shut the mouth of that lion, and he walked out the next day. What's gonna be said of me when it's all said and done? Will it stand for my beliefs, or will it turn around and run? Let the whole world hear me say, I'm unashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ and the truth that changed my life. Name above only. Ooh, is that a... It is. It's slight, but it's there. No kidding. Let's just polish it. That's slight enough that may actually not matter. I did not catch that the first time through. I'm ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ and the truth that changed my life. Name above all names, I'm unashamed. Live my faith out loud, take a stand and stand my ground. Took my shame, I'm ashamed. In Jesus. every knee will bow, every tongue confess. Let's start right now. You will never, rocks cry out. Make my legs right now. For the gospel of Jesus Christ and the truth that changed my life. Names I'm unashamed. Man, honestly looking pretty good here. Chunked through a ton of these already. I like it. Okay, I think I said the cloister was an 8. The seal I think is also an 8. And the Mankey is a 7. We're not going to worry about the front on that one because we'll just put that one back on the stack. Because this is going to be our last polish for the night. I'm hoping by Friday we're caught up and we have Anthony's order done and we can start processing other orders. Oh, this is crazy. It kept this whole scratch line. What? Alright, we're gonna have to change the Geodude. I wanted to be lenient there, but I did not think that that scratch line would not budge. I really didn't. And that's exactly what it did. It did not budge at all. Yeah, Geodude unfortunately is still a 6 to 7. I wanted that to go higher. I really thought we could get that scuff line out. Unfortunately, just doesn't look like it. Executes an 8 to 9. Be a nice one. Veronica, bedtime. Bedtime. It's almost 11, girl. Alright. So, now the gloves come off. Probably not going to have enough time for gluing just because of how behind we are. So, let's get this next round put in here. I wonder how many cards we prepared today. Let me check. I'm actually curious. Like, have I gotten so much faster at this, I can now really bump this? Okay, these were earlier. I started with Houndoom, I think. Or no, I ended with Houndoom. I started with Kingdra this morning. Okay. So just today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19, and we have all of our presses. Alright, let's see. Okay, so 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That's an average day. That's an average day. Feels like a lot for some reason. Okay, Ninetales is nice and flat now for the most part. If it stays where it's at now, I'd be cool giving that like heavy play. But we'll see. We'll put it in the pile. Let's find our Ninetales. Here it is. Blaine's Ninetales. And this is the Vaporeon. Okay. And I've actually already polished this one. Ooh, yeah, man, that looks so good. All right. Successful press. I think this one's an 8. I really do. Hopefully you guys can still see with that in the way. Trying to see here. Where's that? Okay, that's up there. So as long as we just kind of set that way up there, it's not really in the way of the camera. Okay. All right. The Spearow needed a press. and it needs it at the top. I want to use this one. We're gonna try and get, let me show you what I'm talking about here. See these lifted spots down here? And then the lifted spots up there. That's what I'm talking about. So we're just gonna re-hit the edges here. And honestly, I didn't mark this as a press earlier. It needs the press. It is a 6 without it. It's just too much imperfections. So let's get the Spiro set over there for its sleeve. And let's get to work. Ooh. Okay, that one's ready. Next up, we've got a dark magneton, which has a little bit on the side over here, but it's mainly this bottom lip down there. So, let's get on it. Okay, let's get these prepped and hydrated and then pressed. XY Evolutions. George, I do have a price menu, but it's mainly on Facebook. I'm not sure where you're watching at. Let me see. You are on Facebook. Okay. So I have a business profile. Sid's Collectibles. Claim sales are regularly posted there. Another one will be going up on Thursday if you're looking for cards. If you're looking more for repairs, PM me and I will send you my repair sheet for all of how much I charge for services. Jose, how's it going, brother? And buddy, for the XY Evolutions, I'm going to be parting with a lot of my personal collection here coming up. And I will have a lot of XY stuff for you. Alright, here we go. This one was being super stubborn. It's still a little stubborn here. You can see that right there. Yeah, so this one I'll have to go through the humidor. I gotta manually correct this one. So, this one I'll go, I guess, here for now. Set that one aside. Alright, for the Machamp, same thing. We got that down there. So we are just going to focus on getting that taken care of. No, I will, brother, I will. It's, I just got to get around to it. I got this, you remember how last year I was telling you how that woodpecker took out my ceiling joist? and we had to get siding done on the house. Well, they raised our interest rate on that loan because it started off at 10%, but now it's at like 14%. So unless I want to pay an additional $14,000 in interest, I got to get rid of this loan. So I'm just going to sell some of my PC and get that thing knocked out because they're killing me on this interest rate. All from a woodpecker. Get rid of your wooden siding if you got it. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that's my champ. Champ is done. I appreciate you, brother. Do you have that spreadsheet? Because I can give you the spreadsheet. It gives a more detailed report of how much I charge for everything. I finally made one because I was doing a lot of partnered work with stores in the area, so they're like, it'd make it really easy on us if you could just give us a spreadsheet. I'm like, all right. Long overdue, but it is done. Let's see. Waylord, where are you? There we are. That one looks good. Alright, this was the severely damaged Jolteon. It's getting better. It is getting better. Still got some flaws here. The back is more pronounced, so we're going to start on the back. I'll send it to you after this, man. Yeah, I want that tip right there. Alright. So you guys can't really see the angles, but I can see everything. I got an extra light shining on it, so just bear with me when you can't see the stuff. Where are we lifting up at? A little bit there for sure. This one will probably require multiple pressings here. And that's okay. Looks good. This was the no symbol error, right? Yes. There we are. This one had a this whole left side up here was all messed with. Looks great now. Should be an easy 8. We'll evaluate after 48 hours, make sure nothing comes back. Okay, now we've got Dark Charizard. A little bit of this left side, definitely the bottom though. I want this one. I like this one the most for these, like, just flatten the edges out. Keeps it really nice and consistent. Some people tell me they like rollers, but I don't know. I'm a rebel sometimes. Okay, this one looks good. Much better, nice and flat. Can you tell this one had 2 large creases? If you look hard enough, I think you can still see them. I mean, I can still see them if you look hard enough, but... Actually, no, this one had 3. Looking at the sleeve. Nice little first edition Dragonite. Same thing as the Charizard, except a bit more focused on the bottom this time, which is nice. Alright, this is the Dark Slowbro. Let's see how we're looking. This is a holographic, so holographics can be a bit pickier, just depends on the foil. This looks beautiful. So it was this left side over here, which isn't perfect, but way better. And then this bottom side, which again, not perfect, but way better. So it was so bad before it dropped it to a 6. I think we can move on with this one. I think that's good enough to push it into an 8 territory. That's not too bad at all. Meanwhile, here's one that really hasn't been touched. You can see how bad it is. So this will knock the grade for sure. So just for comparison, that's about the difference. The goal with the shop is to get all of these graded. At least that's what this customer wants. So he will be grading all of these, and it is my job to facilitate his wish here, and that's what he pays me for. If you're wondering if this is enough, it's not. You actually do need to have the hydration introduced. That is a crucial step. Can't just roller bar it down. Does not work. Psyduck. I think I saw this one towards the top. 104, is this the right one? Yep. Okay. This one would have been on the back. Whatever it was, it's gone now. It looks flawless. Yeah, it looks great. Alright. Alright, Dark Blastoise. Another one of these with that whole bottom lifted up. You can tell this was someone's personal collection and they were just stored improperly. This is what happens. People don't realize if you just leave these in a box, even if they were near mint when you put them in there, after a few years, that edge crinkles up. And a few more years, it doesn't even look like the same card. Okay, we've got Grumpig, and then the last one's Torkoal. I can already see it. So let's just set aside the Torkoal. And here's our Grumpig. Let's see how they look here. So the Grumpig looks great. A little bit of an edge there still. Nothing that's going to affect that grade, though. We'll see if it still looks good or if it's something I want to revisit after 48 hours. And in its place, we're going to put a Misdreavus. Again, just so you can see the comparison. Alright, this is the last repair of the night, folks. Torkoal, which looks much better. We will evaluate this one again on Thursday. If we can get caught up, mind you. We do have quite a tall order. Last repair is just another bottom edge that's lifted up. I love these ones because they're so simple. Alright, if you are still watching this stream and you have questions about card repair, please PM me and I will send you a total of basically what I charge and what to expect. So, right now the queue time is about a month. I have a couple hundred cards lined up for repairs right now. So, anything you send wouldn't even get started on for about a month. Maybe sooner than that, but it's going to take a while. So, but with that expectation set, you guys have a wonderful night. God bless you all. I will be streaming again on Thursday. I do this every Tuesday and Thursday. So, I'll see you guys then. Or I won't. You'll have a blessed week and weekend. But either way, God bless you guys. I'll see you next time.